What's up guys, welcome back to the gym. We're finally back after a couple of weeks at home. I'm sick of all those home workouts. I can't do another home workout. I just need weights, and as you can see, we're finally back. We have some rules, we have some tape right here, some limited spaces, but hey, I'm not complaining because we can still do our thing. We can still hit the weights, and that is the most important thing. And today I'm gonna give you 5 tips to grow your shoulders, to get those 3D delts that everyone wants, those coconut shoulders, you know, those capped delts. So yeah, I'm gonna give you 5 tips, and without further ado, let's get to it. So the first tip that I have for you guys is to start your shoulder workouts with your side delts, because your side delts are the biggest part of your shoulder. As you know, your shoulder has 3 parts: front delt, side delt, a rear delt, and the side delt right here is the biggest part of your shoulder. So if you start with side delts at the beginning of your workout, when you have a lot of energy and you grow your side delts, you grow your shoulders. And when you have big side delts, you create the illusion that you have like this V taper, you know, it makes your waist smaller, appear smaller, and yeah, it just looks good. So the first one, and probably my favorite for side delts, is just a regular lateral raise. And with this one, you have to keep in mind that form is always more important than weight. So yeah, you can pick a heavy weight for this one, but if you pick a weight that is too heavy for you, you're gonna start swinging a lot like this, you know, use a lot of momentum, and yeah, it's not ideal if you want to grow your delts. So what I do is I just stand, grab the dumbbells and lift them up, hold for a second, come back down. So when I lift the dumbbell up, I twist my hand a little bit like this, so it puts more tension on your side delt. So you can do this, but now side delt is more towards the back. But when you twist your arm, your hand a little bit like this, side delt is at the top, and there's almost all of the tension on your side delt. So yeah, one of my favorites. Also one of the most simple movements that you can do, even at home. If you have a dumbbell set, you can pretty much do everything for shoulder. So that's great if you still can go to the gym. And even if it gets heavy, I don't start swinging. I just rest at the bottom for a bit and then do the rest of the set. And I always stay between 12 and 15 reps, keeping the rep range pretty high because, well, at least my shoulders respond better to high reps than lower reps. So gotta figure out what works for you. So the second tip that I want to give you guys, and I already said it, but it's a huge point when it comes to weightlifting, is don't go too heavy.
you need to focus on your form. Form is always more important than the weight. And if you go too heavy, you have a higher risk of injuring yourself. And when you injure yourself, you can't go to the gym at all, and you will lose, obviously, some muscle. So yeah, you don't want to do that. And when you go to the gym, you want to make the most out of it. So you want to pick exercises that are effective and use the right form and technique. And especially with side raises, lateral raises, and when you're training rear delts, you want to go more light and focus on that squeeze, on the mind-muscle connection, and then increase the weight when you feel that you can go heavier but still keep your form right.
So the third tip is frequency. I always say that training a muscle 2 times a week is optimal for muscle growth, and with smaller muscle groups you can hit them even more frequent. So for example, your shoulders, biceps, triceps are more smaller muscle parts, so you can hit these more frequent. So you can also do 3 to 4 times a week. So what I suggest is to train your shoulders at least twice a week, and let's say you have a back day or a chest day, you can also throw some lateral raises in there. And what I do on my back days, when I train back, I also hit my rear delts. It just looks better because your shoulder looks more balanced, and it also gives you more strength with all the other exercises. So the fourth tip is time under tension. And with time under tension, you have to pick the right exercises. So I like a single arm lateral raise because of the cable machine. A cable machine is, in my opinion, better than just free weights for time under tension. Alright, so the fifth tip that I have for you guys is to adjust your training split if, let's say, your shoulders are a weak point. If you're training your shoulders only 1 time a week, it's not gonna help you get them up and create a more balanced physique. So I would say train them at least 2 to 3 times a week if your shoulders are lagging and you want to bring them up to create a more balanced physique. So what I did when my shoulders were a weak point, I took a separate shoulder day and I just focused on the previous tips and adjusted my training to that. So I really focused on the things that I said before and just took a whole day only for shoulders, and that really brought up my shoulders and created a more balanced physique. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you do so, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and let me know if you like videos like these with more informational stuff, tips for weight training, tips to go back to the gym maybe.
So yeah, let me know in the comments what you want to see next. That's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.